down into your thighs. Tuck your tailbone under. Roll your shoulders, and let's start with a breath. Breathe in, bring your hands up, and breathe out, bring them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Really gentle and flowing for the first session back. So concentrate on your breath and connecting down deep into the floor. Really root your feet into the earth, into the floor below you. Good. Soothing and comforting. Now bring your hands up and press. Press to one side and float over to the other. Let's concentrate on relaxing our shoulders, moving from our waist, coming deep into your thigh and turning so that the neck warms as well. Lovely. Can you feel that flow? Bring your hands to one side and pause and drop the arms. 1, and do it again. Big circle. 2. Now bring the hands to one side and just settle for a moment. And then let's do it again. Circle 1. And this time go the other side. So let the hands come down on that side. Let's do that again. 1 more on each side. Big circle. And then lower. Big circle. Warm up those arms. Warm up the shoulders. And drop the other side. So come into the middle and take one hand forward and the other hand across your thigh. Press one palm away and take the other hand across the thigh. Again, moving from the waist, planting your feet firm and feeling the strength in your thighs. Lovely. Press the palm, sweep the arms and enjoy the flow, the breathing flow, the movement flow, everything coming together. Good, really great way to soothe the nervous system. Breath and movement. So let's do the big circle again. Hands to one side, drop 1, drop 2, and let the hands softly rest. Drop 1, drop 2, and let the hands softly rest. Beautiful. Let's make the circle, a bit bigger. Hands gently rest. So let's bring the hands towards the floor and the sky. Floor and sky, and then gently rest. So take one hand forward while the other hand comes across your thigh. Don't really matter which one goes where. Just go with what feels good for you, what works for you. Look at your fingertips as the hand goes past. No, I love that. That looks fantastic. I can see Sarah in her garden. Lovely. Lovely to have that soft focus, that outside space. Let's do those big circles again. So over to one side, going to make it big. Drop to the floor. Drop again and gently pause. Take a moment. Beautiful. Circle 1, circle 2, and with your breath, you pause again. So the circle has got bigger. The movement has become bolder. Circle 1 and 2 and rest. And then take one hand forward, one hand across your thigh. So this is a very gentle form of Tai Chi. And in Tai Chi, the imagery is water. Imagine that you're in water, you're feeling supported. Or imagine that your fingers are just trickling through a stream. Beautiful. Open your chest, open your heart. Keep your body centered and your legs do the work. So hopefully we're feeling warm. We're feeling more intuitive, more in touch with how we're physically feeling, and we're switching off all those active brain thinking, that thought process. So step your feet in. I'm going to challenge your balance. Big conversation this week about bare feet. I love bare feet, but I'm also very aware, my podiatrist has made me very aware about having support. So if we stand on our mat, we have support. We've also got support for our feet and our toes, but it makes the balance a bit trickier. So just be aware that your challenge is going to be a bit bigger. Take one knee forward, arms to the side, and take this hand across and hold it there, and take this hand, if you can, behind you. And look at that back hand. Can you see the rotation, the twist in that move? So I'm stretching down here, I'm stretching my obliques, and I'm dropping my shoulder. So I'm not up here, I've got a soft shoulder. And then take the other hand forward and see if you can look behind you. Okay, so I want you to pause there for a second. I'll just come forward so you can see what I'm going to do. And then eye gaze forward, lift your knee and hold the knee. We've done it in stages, we've broken it down. What's the next move? Look slowly behind you. Give me a few seconds in this posture. Foot on the floor or knee in the air. And then sweep the back arm and the front arm forward, lift the arms, fingers over shoulders. So what I've noticed this week is when people have let their Pilates go during the summer, their hands are forward. Arms in line with shoulders. Perfect. Knee up and slide the leg back with the arms, hands close to your body, and drop your chest and see where you can take this morning. Lift that back leg. Bring your feet to the floor and move through your feet. So plantar fasciitis, all those issues with our feet, arthritic toes, bunions, you know, all those delightful things that happen in our feet. Posture starts here, so move through your feet, warm them up, replenish them after that tension that we've just put them through. Other knee comes forward, hand on thigh, other arm behind. Remember the shoulder, my lovelies, drop that shoulder, good. Start by looking behind you, start by using your hand on your leg to help to lever you round, and then bring the other arm forward so you've got that full wingspan, that total open movement. And if you feel comfortable, turn your head to the front arm and lift the knee. Bring your hand onto the knee. Hold for a few seconds. Good work. Hold the posture. I'm going to let go of my hand. Good. Well done, well held. Now sweep the back hand and lift both arms into the air so the arms are in line with your ears. And then take the leg behind, take the arms forward and take the arms back to your leg. Lower the chest, roll the shoulders away from the ears and lift the back leg a little higher. And slowly come down when you're ready. Again, paddle through the feet. Use a wall or a chair and pick up one foot. Knees together for level one. Take your time to get your balance. Bring your hand onto the inside of the foot. So thumb meets big toe. And then start your journey into your stretch. So you can use the wall, you can use the chair. It's more about the stretch than it is about the balance in this instance. So I want you to tighten your deep abdominal, tighten the tummy, sort of feel that belt of strength. Turn the hips so they face the same direction. And then the quality of the thigh stretch is enhanced. Let's do that on the other side. Work through the feet. I can see a theme coming on here. Work through the feet. Pick up the other foot. Take the time. Find your balance. Opposite arm in front. Pause. Once you've got your balance, start to feel the stretch. So we're not lifting the hip or the thigh. We're squaring the hips in the same direction. Very purposeful. Tighten the tummy, and then you'll enhance the quadricep stretch. And come down. Roll the shoulders, pump through the feet. So we've all had a big discussion about how much Pilates we've done over the summer, and the consensus was 0 or very little. And that's okay, we've all been very active, which is brilliant. But it's the postural muscles that we need to pay attention to. They start in our feet, they work up our body, and I'm very conscious of my shoulders and neck. So just rock from your toes to your heels. Spend a few moments recalibrating. If you can do this with your eyes closed, the effect will be greater. You'll be able to recalibrate, rebalance more efficiently. Then be still. And notice your feet directly underneath your pelvis. Some of you will need to look, others will be aware just by the way that your body sits. Then rock right to left. Little toe to little toe. It's not a big movement, it's more of a sway. And then be still. Good. Look at your springy knees. They're not bent, they're not locked, they're springy, ready for action. If you can visualize your pelvic basin, feel or imagine that you can feel your pelvic floor and that closely linked deep abdominal muscle. So feel that engagement, not 100%, 30%, and tuck the tailbone under. Go deep into your thinking in your body. Drop your ribs and roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Notice where your hands rest. Do they rest in front of your thigh? Or do they rest beside your thigh? Leave them there and just pinch back your shoulder blades so your chest is open. And think about the biology here. Think about how your heart is open. It's able to work and function so much easier. Your digestive system can function better. Your respiratory system, because the heart is open, all functioning better. Simply by bringing your hands to the side of your legs. Lengthen up through your spine, right up into your crown. And bring your hands forward. The challenge is to hold the posture. Hold your hips facing the front, your chest facing the front, whilst you take your hand up to the sky and the other one down to the floor. Think of this as a chest opener, a chest stretch, a breath work. All the things that we know are great for releasing anxiety and stress, finding ourselves grounded and in the moment. A little slice of mindfulness. Well done, everyone. And physically helping your body to stay upright and function well. Add in level 2. The big toe slides forward, and as the opposite arm lifts, the knee lifts. Give me a few seconds in the posture and then move on. Your timing, your breath, your internal strength. Perfect. Well done. We welcome the wobble. We love the wobble. So many clients will say to me, oh, but my balance isn't very good. Work on it. It's a work in process, it's a journey. And the wobble tells us we are on that journey. Close your eyes just for a moment. Welcome in the wobble. A little secret, a little tactic that I use is I leave my big toe on the floor until I feel comfortable to lift. It gives the proprioception, it gives the nervous system the opportunity to work out what's going on. You are growing muscle strength, body awareness, neural pathways. So let it happen. Just do one more on each side. Internal work, so important. Well done, everyone. Open your eyes, lift your knee and hold. Open your arms to the side. Give me that little pinch in your shoulder blades And take the knee to the side. Open up the hip. How far will it go? Bring the knee forward and the arm up and land. Other side, knee lift. Arms open, give me that little pinch across your upper back. Superb. And then come forward and land. So do it softly and do another 3 or 4 in your own time. If you're used to this exercise, challenge yourself, take it up to another level. Move slow, and the challenge is to close your eyes. See if you can trust yourself. See if you can just adore the level that you're on. So even if you're closing your eyes and you're wobbling like crazy, that's it, doesn't matter. You've given it a go. I'm going to do 2 more, so I'm going to really slow down. I can feel how much my foot, my knee, and my hip on the stabilising leg, how hard it's working on my behalf. 1 last one, steady and slow. The calmer our mind, the slower our thoughts, the better our balance is. Your breath will help to moderate your speed. Thank you for doing that. I do appreciate it takes quite a bit of patience. So roll through your feet, roll through your shoulders, and let's work on your thumbs. Okay, I want you to take your thumbs behind your bum, hook your thumbs and release. Over the course of the summer, we will have internally rotated our shoulders, i.e. we'd have done that. We'd have got a little bit kyphotic, a little bit rounded shoulders. So it works from your thumbs. Take your thumbs behind your bum, give your upper back a bit of a squeeze and release. That's good. Don't feel too difficult. I promise you, you will feel this tomorrow. Open the front of your chest and your shoulder. This is level 1. So if you've got a shoulder injury, you don't go any harder. Level 2, hands behind, hook the thumbs, lift the arm and release down. Give me another 3 of those. Up and down. What I'm doing is maintaining my posture. Feet parallel, knees springy, abdominals engaged, just a tad, ribs down, and then release. Give me a couple more. Hook the thumbs, keep your body really still. Why? Because it isolates the work in your chest, shoulders, and upper back. And release. Couple more. Hold the thumbs, lift and lower, keep your body still. 1 more. Bone strength and muscular strength. And release. Whoa, I've got a level 3. It looks like this. I'm going to bring my thumbs behind me. I'm now going to fully bend my knees, drop forward, can feel that down my spine, and lift the arms to where you're comfortable. Move them side to side, and then a deep knee bend to come up really slow, and finish the move off by going backwards. And then release. So that's your level 3. Take a moment to pause before you do it again. Hands behind you, hook your bum, hook your thumbs behind your bum. Fully bend your knees. Decide how deep you want to go. Drop your head, move your hands, side to side, bend your knees and climb up, and then go the other way. Good. Release the arms. Teach the muscles to relax as well as to tighten. Can we do it one more time? Hook the thumbs. Deep knee bend to support the hamstrings and the lower back. Lift the arms. Move them. Just a little side to side. deep knee bend, stand up slow and go the other way. And then release the arms. Let's pick up the band and have some water. Here's a band. And take the band behind your bum so that your palms are facing me or away from your bum. I've got my thumbs touching and I'm just going to pull and release. Pull and release. So not much tension, just a little pull and release. I want to see you, but you need to see what's going on with my hands and my upper back. So you might be able to see how my shoulder blades are drawing together, how I'm pressing open my chest. I'm using the back of my arms, my triceps, my latimus dorsi, the muscles that run down my back, and I'm strengthening the whole of my upper back simply by pulling gently on the band. We don't want brute force, we want repetition, lots of it, to build stamina and strength, which is so important for your spine. Why? Because your spine is always holding you upright. So we need stamina, which is why we do small moves regularly done. So I'm going to release, give myself a bit of a breather, reset the muscles, and then I'm going to add in that harder level. Deep knee bend, tip. Some people won't be very close to their bum, others will be really high in the air. Move the arms, not the body, side to side, deep knee bend. Take your time to stand up, don't flick your hair like me. And then come down. Oh, give yourself a moment, roll the shoulders. We're going to do 2, maybe 3 more of those. See how that feels for you. Deep knee bend. Tip forward, arms to where you're comfortable, brilliant. One arm, well both arms one side, then the other side. Center, deep knee bend, stand up, upright, and then go the other way. Give yourself a moment, roll your shoulders, recalibrate your shoulders, and then off we go. Deep knee bend, tip forward, arms. You might be able to sense that they're coming a little bit higher each time, or maybe not. Deep knee bend to stand. Focus your eye gaze, the counter pose, go backwards and release. I'm going to do 1 more and then we're going to change the move completely. So pull on the band, bend the knees, tip forward, let your head go, lift the arms to where you can maintain, and take the arms side to side, just the arms, not your body, keep your head still. Deep knee bend, stand up and go the other way. Thank you so much. Roll the shoulders, that's what you'll feel tomorrow. You'll feel the warmth in the front of your shoulders, the strength in the back of your shoulders. Take the band onto this foot and lift the leg and lower. So 1 foot on the floor, each end of the band, hold each end of the band, lift and lower the leg. So this is a balance, it's a supporting for the leg, but it's also going to challenge your quads. So we're going to do 5 of those and stop. Shake out, aren't I kind? Well done. Now, lift, keep the leg in the air. That's it, hold it there. Bend the knee towards your chest, push it forward. Bend the knee towards your chest, just 5 of those. Bend the knee, push away. Take some control, take some practice. Okay, put the foot on the floor, shake it out. It's the supporting leg that pays the price. Last level, we're going to do 2 sets of 5. It looks like this. Bend the knee, push the leg forward and at the same time, push the elbows behind you. Bend the knee. 4 more. Do you see the theme? Yes. It's all on opening the shoulder and squeezing the upper back. You will feel this in the upper body and in the quadriceps. So it's a full body exercise. Give me a moment. Shake out. Technique over brutality. And give me the last 5. Push. 1. Breathe. 2. Excellent. Elbows back, leg forward. Brilliant, Andrea. 2 more. Push. And one last one. Yes, fantastic, Annette. Put the foot down. Shake out both legs and swap and use the other leg. Is that going to work again? Have you done that right? Yes. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 5 of those. And then leave the leg in the air, bend the knee and push the leg forward. Bend the knee and push the leg forward. So at this stage, I'm not using the arms. I'm just doing 5 of those. That looks great. I love it, Sarah. Thank you for your sunshine. Bring the foot down, release the leg, and then add the arms. So it looks like this. Elbows back, leg forward. 1. Elbows back, leg forward. 2. Breathe. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, put the foot down. We did 2 sets of 5. You can do this. Come on. Knee up, elbows back, ready, breath, focus, push. Good, very calculated, very specific. 2 more. Well done. Release the band. You can let it go now. Shake out the legs. From experience, I know that most clients will feel it in the supporting leg. So we're going to do a piriformis stretch to release it. Start with your feet hip distance and drop to the floor. So that releases your back. It releases your hamstrings, your decision whether you've got bent knees or straight knees. Maybe you start with bent knees and work to straight legs. Climb up slowly, don't get too dizzy, and start the piriformis stretches. So take the foot across and then drop. So that's your first level. You know your body. If you've got a dodgy hip, don't push yourself too far. Listen to your body. So this is the first level. You're starting to release the side of the legs and the hips. Climb up while I give you the next level. You know this, you've seen it before. It's my favourite. Big toe on the floor. Bend the supporting knees if you're taking a seat and put your ankle on your thigh. Now I tip forward so I look like I'm trying to sit my bottom down. And the real work is going on in this side of the hip. Arms to the side or hands on hips. Whatever works for you. You can extend this stretch by bending your supporting knee some more. I loves this. Why do I love it? Because it is, how do I put this? Intense, i.e. it hurts. And I like that because it's releasing. Let's do it on the other side. You know your options. Option 1, foot across. Option 2, ankle on thigh. Oh, breathtaking, literally breathtaking. My piriformis loves this, so I'm just going to make it a little bit more interesting. I'm pressing my knee down. With my breath out, I'm warming up that deep-seated, tense muscle that sits across the pelvis. Good, so release it. Well done, everyone. Roll your shoulders. Let's come down onto the mat. So drop, let your head hang, and come onto all fours, holding for a moment, and then push your bottom back